Reporting live from Hypers Club for Hype Plus News, I'm John Alba.
He's guilty. Y'all know he's guilty. You don't get a pass because you black.
Like, are you people, black people, are you kidding me right now?
Now, as the nation continues discussing the trial of 19-year-old Karmelo Anthony, a former high school student who would kill another student at a track meet, after, according to his defense, will feel threatened, people's emotions are still very high. Now, as we covered, a large number of black people would express their frustration in seeing Anthony receive a guilty verdict for the murder for the 2025 incident.
What was it like?
When the verdict was read.
I feel like it was designed to protect white people, the system, and it was not designed to protect black people.
Now, what has also been interesting for some is that not all black people feel like this. However, in fact, there is a large number of black online users who would take to their social media and agree with the all-white jury that Anthony was guilty. And for them, they don't care if he was black, wrong is wrong.
No reason why he should have pulled out a knife. You don't do something like that. You fight it out like a man.
What would you say to them saying that it was 4 against 1?
It wasn't 4 against 1. None of the evidence points to that.
Why do everybody think Karmelo is not guilty? Like, y'all got to start taking race out of everything. Like, Karmelo is definitely guilty. He did not need to use deadly force against that boy. He killed that boy in cold blood. Look at the facts. Like, you was asked to leave the tent multiple times before they even did anything to you or touched you. You should have left the tent. That was his first mistake right there. When you trying to prove self-defense by deadly force, you have to have taken every option to get out the situation. He had an option to get out the situation. He did not have to stay in the tent when he did that. 2, he had the nerve to say, touch me and see what happens. You see what I'm saying? Like, Karmelo knew he had a knife on him. You see what I'm saying? And boom, you getting into it with 3-4 boys. Like, you know they're gonna jump you. You know what I'm saying? So you egged him into fighting you, so you had a reason to stab him, and it didn't go his way. Like, it's levels to self-defense, and I feel like we need to start teaching people what real self-defense is when it's coming to using deadly force.
I'm not no Uncle Tom neither, but y'all got to make sure y'all got y'all common sense making caps on today. The only thing that black people trying to do right now is ricochet this shit past the point of what the fuck it really is. If your coach told you to fucking leave the premises and everybody to leave, and you stayed there, provoked the situation, and then stabbed the kid, motherfucker, you supposed to be in jail.
Guys, this shouldn't be an argument. If you stab somebody at a school event, you should go to jail. Why didn't you just fight the other kid? What made it seem as if it was a good idea to stab another child? Why are we fighting over this as black people? What the hell is wrong with y'all?
Karmelo Anthony unalived Austin Metcalf. He stabbed him in the chest. That's a fact. It was not self-defense. If they were getting into a little teenage altercation on a track field under a tent over a seat, that does not qualify having a weapon in your backpack that you had already gotten in trouble for, taking it out and stabbing a kid in the chest because you were bullied before. Like, are you people, black people, are you kidding me right now? The word accountability just kind of goes right over your head. Y'all don't even know what that is.
Another thought that kind of came up for me is that, you know what, John? Not everyone has experienced racism. And that's just a cold, hard fact. Not everyone has. Because I really think that if you've experienced racism, it's something that never leaves you. And it really, unfortunately, does kind of make you see things from a certain lens. It kind of puts a new lens on your life if you have dealt with it, right? And so that made me kind of dig up a little bit of research. According to several surveys, right, nearly 65 to 80% of black people have said that they've experienced racism or have been prejudged based off how they looked. For me, that lets me know that there is a percentage of people, of black people, that may have never experienced racism, you know, and maybe these people that are saying these things have never experienced it. Maybe that's a good portion of them at least saying, hey, I don't know what you're talking about. Wrong is wrong. Because unfortunately, if you've experienced it, if you've ever experienced racism, it's something that never goes away. For someone to look at you and say, hey, you're not going to be able to have the life you're intended because how you look. You're not going to be given certain things because how you look, how I'm looking at you, you don't get access. You don't get to have access to this, to that, because how you look. I don't care that you're a good person. I don't care about your background. I don't care that you played it by the book. I'm going to judge you how you look. And therefore, because you look like that, you're never going to have the opportunity to live the experiences that I get to experience. That feeling never goes away. So I think that some of these people that are expressing this, some of these black people that are expressing this, they may not have felt that. It made me think about this story of this white writer who disguised himself as a black man. His name was John Howard Griffin. He would end up writing a book called Black Like Me. Now, he would do this during the Jim Crow era. For him, he wanted to firsthand experience what it was like being black during that time. And were the rumors really true? Was racism really happening? Was life really hard? Because I think sometimes nothing beats a firsthand experience. And he would come back and conclude the firsthand racism that he did experience. He would also go on to say that he was chased by a man, called the N-word, and almost fought this dude. But luckily for his martial arts skills, the guy quickly backed down. Now, as you guys know, we've been kind of covering this story for the last 2 days. I would see you guys responding in our comment section. Here's a couple comments that I came across. If they both were white, or if they both were black, it wouldn't have made international news. People made decisions based on color rather than facts. Another person said, always playing the victim while disrespecting real victims. I think that was intended for those that were defending Karmelo. While another would say, this is not a hill that we should be dying on. More so in reflection of black people that were trying to say, hey, we need to stand up for Karmelo, justice for Karmelo. As far as Anthony, according to reports, he is currently at a Collin County jail and is being held in isolation. Let's talk about it more in the comments below. Did the jury get this right? And for more news in comedy, culture, and sports, be sure to subscribe here to our YouTube channel and follow Hype Plus across all social media. If you enjoyed this story, head over to hypersclub.com to become a member to watch full interviews and more original content. Reporting live from Hypers Club. For Hype Plus News, I'm John Alba.